Hyaluronic acid is one of those ingredients that no one can even pronounce, right? I've heard people call it all kinds of things like hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acid and all sorts of things. Okay, it's hyaluronic acid. What it does is essentially it's a humectant. It's one of the best ingredients to hydrate your skin, to hold on to water and to moisture in your skin and strengthen your skin barrier. Now, why I've made this video is because a lot of people use it wrong. A lot of people use it and say that it's not hydrating my skin, it's drying my skin out. But that's probably because you're using it wrong. So let me break it down and tell you what it is, how you can use it, what strength you should use, how often you should use it, all of that. Let's get started. Now, why hydration matters? You can have extremely oily skin that is still dehydrated. You can have lots of acne on your skin, but it's still dehydrated. Or you could have, of course, dry skin which is dehydrated. Oil and water are not the same thing even in your skin. So yes, there may be surface oil, but the skin cells may lack water, which results in a loss of glow. What a lot of people say that maza nahi aa raha hai, my skin is just not glowing. It's not reflecting light properly. It's not, it's feeling dull, tired. All of these things talk of dehydrated skin. So your pores become more prominent, your fine lines may become more prominent, pigmentation may become more prominent. All of this could just be a lack of hydration, a damaged skin barrier, your acne breakouts could keep worsening. So when any of these things are happening, please watch out for barrier repair. That's what you need to look out for. Now, hyaluronic acid is essentially a humectant. Does it replace a moisturizer? No, it does not. Don't confuse the two. Don't use, I see a very commonly used water gel that a lot of people use. I don't want to take brand names here, which people use as a moisturizer, and it's marketed as a moisturizer, but all it has is hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid is a humectant. What a humectant does is it just holds water, right? So you apply it on dry skin, there is no water for it to hold. It's going to suck moisture out of your skin. You apply it on damp skin, slightly moist skin. It's going to hold on to all of that moisture. If you don't put an occlusive moisturizer on top of it, it's going to lose that moisture to the atmosphere and your skin is still going to be dry. So every time you use a hyaluronic acid, these are 3 things you should remember. Always use it on damp skin. Make sure you're layering it well with an occlusive moisturizer on top of it. Those are the only 2 things. Sorry, there's no 3 things. These are just 2 things that you need to remember. Now that I've told you how to use it, you might also be using other ingredients. Like you have pigmentation, you're using a depigmenting serum or a cream, you're using retinol for anti-aging, you're using a vitamin C or a niacinamide. The wonderful part about hyaluronic acid is because it's purely a humectant, it interacts extremely well with all your other products. So what hyaluronic does is purely provide hydration, strengthen your barrier while these actives keep exfoliating your skin. While they are damaging your skin barrier, this is repairing your skin barrier. So you're getting that balance when you're using this in combination with an active. It's also helping your actives penetrate better because your skin barrier is getting more hydrated. These actives can penetrate, go through the skin and act better, go to a deeper depth, and you're going to get better results from your regular skincare. You can use a hyaluronic in the AM as well as the PM because it's not sun sensitive, it's not a photosensitizer, so you can use it in both times of your skin routine. A lot of products already contain hyaluronic acid. So Korean skincare is massively centered around humectants. So hyaluronic acid, snail mucin, glycerin, all of these are humectants, which is making your skin look hydrated. It's giving you that glass skin, glossy kind of appearance, which happens when your skin is that hydrated. When we use skin boosters, which we inject into the skin to further hydrate your skin, that is also hyaluronic acid. So yes, if you do a booster, well and good, but if you don't want to do a booster, you don't want to do a procedure, hyaluronic acid becomes a really nice topical alternative that gives you the result of a booster, at least while you're using it. Now, from a clinical perspective, what I realized is it's a great ingredient. There are a few brands with decent enough preparations, but I saw far too many brands have very terrible formulations of their hyaluronic acid. It's too runny, it's not holding any water, or they've integrated it with some other ingredients which I may not necessarily want to add to a patient's skincare routine. It's not a dedicated hyaluronic acid, particularly in the pharma space. So I realized that I need to definitely incorporate a hyaluronic acid for my patients whom I am, say, treating with retinoids for acne, people whom I'm starting on actives, AHAs and BHAs, which are going to exfoliate their skin, and I really need to give them that barrier support, which is why we decided to formulate a hyaluronic. It was the first product we formulated. It's been quite a learning experience for us because we really took a long time back and forth in terms of what exactly is working, the kind of texture we want. We didn't want any fragrance. We didn't want any very harsh chemicals in it that would irritate your skin. I hate saying this because not all chemicals are bad. But yeah, so we didn't want any harsh actives in it along with it. I want pure barrier support. We actually started using this in our clinic first on ourselves. We tried it out for a couple of patients. We realized how well it's responding. We started using it in all of our procedures. So a lot of our medifacials, which actually are used to strengthen your skin barrier, do contain hyaluronic acid electroporation, where we're actually electroporating hyaluronic acid into your skin. So it really works really well even in a facial when you're doing it, because who doesn't want hydration? Another crazy thing that happened is when we launched the spot corrector, which was the first product we launched on social media, it was crazy that the HA serum went out of stock. It was insane. People loved it. Like, they saw it listed on the website, though we hadn't even spoken about it on social media. They saw it listed on the website and it completely went out of stock. And we were so not prepared for this. And after, it's been about 2 or 3 months that it's been out of stock. And all of my patients who regularly use it have been coming to me and saying, "Ma'am, kya hai ye? Aise kaise out of stock ho gaya?" And I'm truly sorry, but we really didn't anticipate this. We finally got the next batch with the new packaging from Siddhi, and we're so happy that we're finally back, and our patients are so happy that so many people have actually, I don't know if it's called a waitlist, but they've actually waitlisted for this HA serum. Really excited about it. Do try it out. Let me know if you like it. If you have any questions about hydration, barrier protection, barrier repair, or just hyaluronic acid, do let me know in the comments and I would be happy to help.